Hello everyone, in this video we are going to go through array iteration. Array iteration methods operate on every array item. Let me give you an example. Let's come in here and type script tag, and within a script tag I'm gonna type const numbers equals square bracket and 45 4 9 16 25, and let's come to the next line and type in here, or let text equals an empty array. Type in here numbers dot for each parenthesis and semicolon. Now here comes another new topic, an interesting part. I'm gonna type in here a name of a function, my function, and I'm gonna define this function in a little bit. Copy the name of the function and come to the next line and type in here function, and let's paste the name. And the function that we called within these parentheses is called a callback function. This function will be called on each element of this numbers array. In this case we have got this array 45 4, so this function will be called on each of these items. Let's come in here and type text plus equals value plus quotes, and I'm gonna type in here line break, and just come in here and type paragraph tag, and I'm gonna give it an ID of say demo. Or let's come in here, just leave this tag. I'm gonna console log txt, and now I'm gonna come here in my Chrome browser, right click, inspect to open console tab, and as I hit save we got an error, value is not defined, line number 18. And let's come in here and type value, hit save, and let's come in here and remove this code, hit save, and that's an issue. Now it gives all the values in the same line. Let's come in here and cut this line of code from here and paste it here, hit save. Now we get, or I'm gonna type in here just console log paste cut, hit save, and we get what we want. So now our callback function requires 3 values. First of all, the value, the item that we have here, 45 4 9 16 25. And the next parameter is the index of all of these elements, and the third is an array or this array. So we don't need these 2 parameters, so just delete it, hit save, and we get these arrays logged into the console. Now let's discuss about map method. Let's come in here and I'm gonna delete all of these lines of code and type in here const number 2 and let's call it number 1, and this will be equal to number 1, and I'm gonna call in here map function or method, and here I'm gonna call my custom function. Let's copy the name of the function and come to the next line and type in here function. Let's paste the name of the function, and this method also receives 3 parameters: value, index, and array. This value represents all of these numbers, this index represents the key numbers of all of these elements, and this array represents this array, number 1. Now let's come in here and type, I'm gonna return a value into 2. Alright, now let's come in here and console log number. Now hit save. We got an array of no values, and if you notice that what we typed here is the value should be multiplied by 2. So in this case 45 should be multiplied by 2. 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. We got 8 here. 45 multiplied by 2, we got 90 here. 9 multiplied by 2, we got 18 here. And after all of this multiplication, it creates new array that includes all of these values, and then we logged this array into the console. Now we are going to filter out our arrays as per our conditions. Say come in here and type, let's delete, or let's come in here, I'm gonna type in here over 18 equals number, and I'm gonna call in here method filter, and come in here and just change this, that return the value if it's greater than 18. Now hit save and copy over 18 and paste it here, hit save. Now we got new array as over 18, and this array has got only 2 elements, which is greater than 18, 45 and 25. And this is the power of filter method. Now we have got another method, reduce, that produces a single value. Let's come in here and type, say, I'm gonna make some changes here, sum equals number, and here I'm gonna call a method, say reduce, and the function is called. Here I'm gonna take another value, total, and let's copy this total and paste it here, and then I'm gonna add a value to the total, and we don't have over 18, copy and paste it here, hit save. Now we get 99. And let me tell you what's happening here. I called a function reduce, and I'm also calling my callback function, which is right here. It returns a single value. What it's doing, we've got another value here, total, and this parameter total represents the initial value of our array. In this case it is 45, and what we are doing here is we are adding each of the element to our first element, and then say 45 plus 4 and total, and then in the total we are adding next element, and then in the total we are adding next element. So at the end we reach to the sum of this array. Now we'll discuss every method. Say if you want to check any condition on all the values of an array. Let me give an example. Come in here and type in every, and we don't need this total anymore, and just come in here and type if value greater than 18. Just come in here and type we want all over 18, and I'm gonna paste it here and hit save. Now we get false because in this array we have got 4, 9 and 16, that is less than 18. That's why we got false. Say if I type here 3, hit save, we got true because all of these values are greater than 3. Likewise we have got sum. Just come in here, say if some of the values verify this condition, sum, hit save, we got true because we have got some of the values here, or let's make it 18, hit save, we still get true because some of the numbers here that is greater than 18. Now I'm gonna make some changes here. Let's comment out. Now I'm gonna make some changes here. Let's comment out these lines of code, and I'm gonna copy this line of code, and I'm gonna make another array here, const fruits equals apple, comma orange. Always forget codes. Apple, comma mango, codes. Alright, now let's come in here and type fruits dot index of, and I'm gonna find apple, hit save, and we get -1. Or if I come in here and type capital A, hit save, we got 0. And what this 0 tells us about, this is actually the position or index number of the apple in this array. We have got apple at the 0 position. Say if I find mango and paste it here, we got 3 because 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have got another method, say last index of. We have got 2 apples. Let's copy it and paste it here, hit save, we got 2. and it gives us the last occurrence of the text that we mentioned here. In this case, we mentioned here apple, and the last occurrence of apple is at 0, 1 and 2. The second index, or this is the position 0, 1 and 2 of the last occurrence of apple. Now you can also check if an element is present in an array. Just come in here and type includes apple, hit save, and we get true. Now let's comment out this line of code, and we'll now need number, and I'm also gonna uncomment these lines, and let's come in here and make some changes. I'm gonna call in here find, and come in here value greater than 18, and then I'm gonna type in here first, and let's copy first here and paste it here. Hit save. We got 45. Now what it gives us, this find method returns the value of the first array element that passes a test function. We have got condition here, any of the first number that is greater than 18. So in this case we have got 45, which is the first number of this array, and that is also greater than 18. That's why it returns us 45. Likewise, we can also find index of this number or element. Just come in here and type find index, hit save. Now we get 0 because 0 is the index or the position of this number 45. And that ends the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.